Transparency. Transparency. Transparency with your customers, guys. Being transparent. Transparency, okay? Being transparent with all of your customers. I see so many people that are managing all of their customers and they're not being transparent with them. They're not letting them know what's going on with their accounts. They're not speaking to them multiple times a month. They're just not on the same page. They're not being transparent with them, right? So if you as a consumer were going to somewhere and you were buying something, wouldn't you want that person to be transparent with you, right? Let's use an example, okay? If you went to go buy a brand new car and you stepped foot in a dealer, wouldn't you want wouldn't you want to see like the Carfax report of the car? Wouldn't you want to take a test drive of the car? Wouldn't you want to look inside and out, right? Wouldn't you want to know all of these things before you buy that car? Or even if you did buy that car, wouldn't you feel comfortable if you just knew all of those things, right? And it's that sales rep's job to be transparent with you to either, one, have a better sale, or two, retain you as a customer, right? So some of the transparency tactics that we use is weekly phone calls. Shit, I have my team on my retail department at social agency every week, okay? Every week. Jump on a phone call, 15 minutes. Hey, how you doing today, Bobby? Just want to let you know these are some of the things we did to your account today. We're going to go ahead and send you out a notification feed inside of the dashboard. We're going to fire over an email with what we did, let you know what we did. Same thing if they would buy something online and start wondering when it arrives. Exactly right, Eric. That's one thing that you can do. Phone calls. Believe me, guys, that phone call alleviates every single piece of tension and transparency that there can possibly be. Jumping on a phone call with the customer once a week is probably the best thing that you can do for your customer. Let them know what's going on. Because guess what, guys? Let's say you run a campaign. Boom! You launch a campaign. Campaign launches day one. You spoke to the customer. You get them all excited. You made the sale. They signed the contract. They deposited money. They went. You sent them a Stripe invoice. You billed them $2,000. You launch a campaign. Day one happens. Boom. I've seen this before, guys. And if you think I'm crazy, I've seen this before. Then there's silence. Silence for 30 days. What do you think that this customer is thinking during this process? He's probably, what the hell is going on? I just gave this guy $2,000 and I don't even know what's happening with my account. So being transparent with the customer, one, showing them what's happening with their account, giving them an overview on a weekly basis of how the campaigns are performing and what your goals are to do better if the campaign is not performing. Think about that. Let's say you launch a campaign, boom, 30 days go by. Customer doesn't hear from you. 30 days go by, and his campaign is not doing good for some reason. Apparent reason the campaign is not doing good. He's just going to call you and be like, hey, cancel my account. My campaign's not doing good. I'm not seeing the ROI. But if you speak to him 4 times, once a week before that 30 days hits, and every single week you're like, hey, your campaign's not doing so great, but we're working on optimizing it. Here, hey, your campaign's doing a little bit better. We went from $5 a lead to $3.50 a lead. Here, went from $3.50 a lead to $3 a lead. Boom. You're going down, right? You're explaining to them and you're letting them know what's happening throughout the process. So when you get here, when that monthly report comes, which is the next thing that you should be doing, which DashClicks does for you, you just send them the monthly report and go over it. It's like a 10 or 15 minute call. You say, hey, by the way, just want to give you an overview of what's been going on the last 30 days. For us, we do reporting usually within the first week of the month, and we report 30 days back, right? So we just hit January 3rd, right? We would go 1 month back, so we would go in December, and we would run a report from December 1st to the end of December, whatever day that was. And we would go and we would write a report, and we would go over it with the customer, okay? Transparency with the customer is huge. Please be transparent with your customers because this is how you keep them forever, okay? So do this. Do this. It takes 15 minutes. Boom. Sometimes we jump on calls and it's like a 2-minute phone call. Okay, the guy's like, hey, I don't have time, just let me know what's going on. Boom, we're getting this, we're getting this, we're getting this. We did this, we did this, we did this. I'm going to fire you over a quick email, just give you a little overview and let you know what's going on. Done. Lorraine says the client feels updated and comfortable about what's going on. They'll be more understanding. 100%. Eric says, same thing. If we buy something online, DashClicks dashboard gets rid of that for us. Transparency issues are awesome. 100%, guys. Okay. So perfect example. If you're using DashClicks and you got your customers in DashClicks, okay, your client can log into DashClicks and literally see everything that's going on with their campaign. Okay. They can log in and they can see all the stats. And they can log in 24/7. This is all in real time. They can check out anything that they want. On any service that they purchase from you, they can just log in and check this out anytime that they want. Who thinks that that's cool? Can you drop a 343 if you think that that's awesome? 343 if you think that that's awesome. Are you guys doing this right now? Are you guys doing this right now? Drop a yes if you're doing this right now with your customers. Or be honest and drop a no, and I'm going to start doing this with my customers. Good. Some of you said no. Eric said DashClicks is full transparency compliant. Yes, we are 100%. And that's the only way to keep the customers. That's why we do it. It's the whole point of creating the DashClicks platform in the first place. Customer can log in and see everything about their account. It's like a beautiful thing, 24/7. Whenever they want. 3 in the morning, they can log in, check out what's going on with their ads without even speaking to you. Those of you in DashClicks might be even saving those 15-minute phone calls a week. You might be doing them once every 2 weeks, but you can do that too. That's cool. You know, it all depends on how your clients are. All right, next one. Who's ready for the next one? Who is ready for the next one? 783 if you're ready for the next one. Drop it in there. Let's go. 783, 783, 783,